Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Today we are going to expand our stone production. So I'm going to grab this bad boy right here. We're gonna put it out just here, I think. Like so. We are also going in here. We want 2 more stone trains, I think. That should be fine. Or not. Interesting. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. We should have all of these where yeah, that starts running by itself immediately. Okay. That's fine. And as soon as this has been here to load up, it should leave. Right. Okay, so we are removing this, yeah? And then we are grabbing this. Putting that out there, like so. Okay. That should be fine. Put this up here as well. And here might be a little bit. No, okay, that's fine. It's actually really fine. And this as well. Yeah, you're having some trouble finding a destination. Okay, you are fine. I really should have an area for starting trains that are not these stations. So that's kind of stupid, but yeah. Okay, and this should now be doing its thing. So what we are going to do is be taking the train in this direction, you know? A little bit, like we probably want to use this, right? Yeah, just in case. And then we connect here. Like so. And then we connect here. Like so. And that should mean that we have some stone that we can use. It's gonna take a little bit more travel time to actually get here. But it should be fine. And with this, I hope we can make sure that this wave pattern stops. Which is our goal, really. Okay, and that's gonna leave immediately. Which is really good. Yeah, we've been stuck around... This is around 50k per minute. And now we should be able to do a lot more. I would even say that constructing something here where we could buffer a train might be a good idea. Interestingly enough. Might be a really good idea. Because having two trains go in here... Yeah. We couldn't have this entrance done. Which is unfortunate. We'd have to do something different. Not a huge fan of that. To be honest. Why are you... You don't have full cargo inventory. Why is that? Because this here doesn't actually work. But this is not the case here, right? No, we did fix it on this. So I should have... yeah, I didn't see that there was a red spot here. Okay. So we're still stuck in wave form. We're actually doing worse than before. Wait, why are we doing worse than before? That doesn't make any sense. It should take the same amount of time to travel from here to here. I'm confused. But it should be running a bit smoother now, actually. So we have another train coming in here, and it's getting closer. Yeah, we should have a buffer on these stations, I think. Okay. Yeah, so this should mean that it has now unloaded. And once that train leaves, it should also leave, yeah? Okay. Yeah, no, the buffer should definitely be on these stations. So I'll have to figure out a nice way to redesign this. Actually. Okay, I have some ideas here. I have some ideas. Actually. Because I do kinda want them to leave here instantly. I don't want them to stall here. It's gonna take some time for that. So unfortunately this means that this will no longer be symmetrical. Which is gonna slightly annoy me, you know? But in essence, this is what we'll have to do. Somewhere up here, yeah? This will not be here, it will be up here instead. So we'll have all the trains coming in on one side instead. Oh, and we are doing really poorly right now. Is it still purple signs? It looks like it. Man, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would it get worse now? I think it's just because we were stalling those trains, really. I think they had to find some equilibrium or whatever. This should really not be the case. It should be... Sorry, no, I'm fucking around with the camera. Really should be okay here. I'll be honest. That should really be okay. Then we'll remove this, that, and this. There should be a thing here, so a train can come in here and wait here, yeah? Because we are still stalling that out a bit. Okay, so it looks like we are able to fully produce now, potentially. We are dipping a little bit still. it's close to 10k. It's very close. Not exactly 10k though, but don't like these fluctuations. Is it still stone or what? This is having trouble loading some stone, yeah? This is not. This is having trouble loading some steel. Okay, well, we'll see if this can... We're dipping again. Holy shit. How is this possible? I don't know why this dip came. We'll see if this finds a balance again or not. Anyway, let's keep going with this design here. Yeah, so this part here has to come in here somewhere. Let's grab this. That should be the thing. Right, and now we are going to change this so 2 can actually go here, yeah? So unfortunately, this is gonna make it look a little bit weirder. But that's fine. We can even go for some slightly better symmetry here by doing this. Okay. Well, waveform is still active for some reason. Okay. There we go. This we can definitely straight up just copy. Because of reasons. It's gonna look okay on the map. I kinda like this other one slightly better, but it's fine. Where the hell are you going anyway? Oh. Yeah. That's not good. Thanks. I didn't mean to destroy that, but sure. We'll see how well this works here, yeah? Because I think actually gonna stop here, yeah? We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put this here. And that should indeed make it able to go there, yeah? That should be completely fine. And now I kind of think I ruined it again. Because this is now unloading. Yep. It's still half-ish fine. So we have a lot of stations to fix here. Do we want to do something about that? Do we want signals in there? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And that should be fine. This should be fine. This is the other way, actually. So we'll do this. That needs to go. This needs to go. That will come in there. Ooh, actually, that's a good point. I think we need a signal here. The fact that it needs to go out there is pretty bad. I even kinda wanna do this. And then that. I think I really just wanna do that. It does not make much sense otherwise, I think. This here is a minor inconvenience. We could just drag this further. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take this thing here. Like this. I don't want train stop. I just want the rail and the signals. Really? We can do the power poles just to... I'm gonna put that there for now. So this is fixed. This is fixed. This is fixed. Are those the only ones that we have? That looks like it. I think that's the only stuff we need to move. No, we have to do this as well. Yeah. That is pretty wild. Anywho, now these can take 2 trains each. Which is great. I think... Yeah, we do have this one as well. Let's take that out. Take this out. Put that down there. We do have... We only have 2 trains, so we only have 1 train per. We have 2 coal trains as well. Like, I should have... Like, if I want to keep this design that I had before, with only 1 train coming up here, this definitely should be a bit different, right? So with this I can have 2 trains per stop. And then, because we have 2 stations with this name, I need 2 more iron trains. I need a staging area for trains too. I do be needing that. What a convenience that we have this here. I don't know how long these are. But it was iron trains, right? That needs to go pretty much up here. So we have 2 stations and 2 trains. So this needs to be 2. This here. 2. 2. Same there. Same there. If I then take my iron train, I put it here somewhere, yeah. No, that's not gonna do the thing. We'll do it all the way down here. And then we'll do this. And that curve kind of sucks. I think here, yeah. So now we have 3. Then we'll do another one. So I can stage trains from here and they will just go when they're ready. It's great. This is still not producing properly. Oh. 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 Huh. Really? Wait, what? I'm confused. How much does this need? It should be 187. Which is slightly more than half a belt, yeah? So how are we... Wait, so these are unable to produce fully with this setup. Huh. Because this needs 750 and this is 730. 720, sorry. Wait, so half a belt here, that would be 120, right? So 120 goes in here. 120 goes in here. Yeah. 120 goes in here. No, it doesn't. Because we have two belts going in here. And we don't. And this is going in here. So we're splitting this up in a really annoying manner, yeah. Do we have any 3 to 4 splitters? I mean, it looks like this is 3 to 4. I think this is what we have to do. We'll have to rethink this setup. Otherwise, we are not. This is supposed to craft slightly more, so this should be a full belt, but it's not. This is mega useless if it's not a full belt. Okay. We are going to handle this, yeah? I was fairly certain that I calculated this at least decently, right? But I did not. Okay. We'll take this as well. This design here has been absolutely stellar. Let's get rid of this. Okay, and this here is doing some weird stuff. We'll take this. That. Okay. And then we'll take this. This here has been the same. And this belt here has been the same as well. Okay. So these 3 that come in here. They will need to be split up in 4. 2 will go up here. Honestly, I'd like to do the same split here. could do this here, yeah? And then we'd do the same here. Right? So this would be 1. This would be 1. Right? And then we would do the same here. That goes over there, that goes over there. This doesn't jump anything. This goes here. This goes here. Jumps 2 times. Okay, cool. So unfortunately, these belts here, they are, I think, the wrong way. So we're gonna have to get rid of this. And with this. There we go. Being precise with this movement speed is very difficult. Okay. We just need to empty a couple more belts here. There we go. We need to do this one as well. And this one. Well, that was short. This one as well. And this one. Cool. So. We'll do this. We'll do this. And that's gonna go there. And there. Okay. This is extremely unnecessary, but I'm just doing this. Whoa, 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 whoa. My guy. Just doing this to make sure we can get this split properly. Oh. Okay. And there we go. Hopefully this is gonna do its thing. Again, not gonna be complete full belts here. Wait. No, 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 no. These full belts need to go in here. That's the problem. They need to... Yeah. Okay. Right. So we actually need... We actually need something like this. This is the problem, right? No. This is the actual problem. Yeah. So that needs to go there. Then we split this. We'll do this, yeah. So we need to do the same here. Really? That goes in there, yeah. All right. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. That should work. Okay, and this should now be able to make a full belt, which it is. Perfect. This fucking spaghetti here, not a huge fan. But this was definitely a problem that we had to solve because these ratios were really, really off. Like, really off. These are not gonna be able to work full-time. Because this doesn't need a full belt right now. I should have a lane balancer here. Like this one, but I don't think we can fit that in here, can we? No, we can't. Oh, well, no, we can't. I could do the shitty balancer. Actually, I'd have to do it after it gets out. I'd have to do it here. Which is kind of fine. I'd like to have this as even as possible. So when this inevitably stacks up, because this lane just pulls slightly less, then it should make sure that we are getting as many as possible. Because this should catch up, right? Maybe. Oh, it looks like it might not. Okay, let's make sure that this production gets as smooth as possible. We'll have way more stone than we had before. Over a 10-minute period, we're averaging right now 58k per minute. That's gonna go up for sure. So how are we doing here? Okay, so this did kinda catch up now. But it hasn't compressed yet. But it should, right? It's definitely compressing now. There's such a small gap in both steel and then I have 2 of these inserters, and I'm pretty sure that either we override the stack size I don't know if that's gonna help. Don't know how we can optimize this, really. Other than trying to have another inserter inserting. But, like, that's insane. We already have 2 per lane, and it's not really enough. Okay, so what about this now? Did compress. Did it compress all the way? Looks like it. Yeah, and now it's gonna be a full belt, yeah? So we are now doing 27. And we were capping around 20, 21 maybe before. So quite a lot of extra circuits that we are able to produce now, which is great. And this is now doing 10k. Yeah. It should be able to keep this up, even though these are small gaps. Right? This should be able to find an equilibrium in 10k. And once that reaches, then this should be working, right? Well, we're already doing an insane 6 to 7 gigawatts of power here on Novice. So we turned on almost all of them. We have one more to go. That's something. Okay. So even with these small dips, it only goes down to like 9.4k. Which is pretty good. So we'll see here in like 2 minutes what our current average is looking like. And now we're dipping down here again to 9.3. I'm not liking these. But let's see. I'm really not liking this. This is a problem. And if my goal is to do 10 times more science than this, I need a more reliable build. So my lesson from this is we're absolutely not able to do 10k science per minute on a single belt. This should have been 5,000 science per minute builds because we just don't have the input that we need to do this. So when I'm building, if I have to build 10 times as much, we're gonna have to do half the builds. We're gonna have to find that this is actually optimized and producing 10k SPM. Like, super stable. And then we can multiply that by 10. But if we can't find a stable build here that does 10k, that's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be an actual problem. I mean, I'm not complaining, like, we are still doing very, very close to 10k. It's probably around 96 or 97. maybe even more. Over 10 minutes, so... Like in 30 seconds I'm gonna find out what this is. Okay. So it is what? 99.6 is what it's looking like. Okay. It just looks worse than it is. That's pretty fucking close. That's 99.8%. If we can keep this for an hour, then I might not change the build. So it's not 100% stable, but it's pretty damn good, right? But feeding this monstrosity is not fun. So we'd need, just for this build, we'd need 50 belts of stone. Wow. Okay. We'd need 50 actual belts of stone for that to be a thing. Holy shit. And it's the same with this, like, we'd need 30 belts of steel. And, like, I have 16 belts of stone. I have 56 belts of steel. So steel we might be able to do, but stone is gonna be a hefty problem. We're gonna have to unload more stone somewhere here to do this, right? Or down here maybe. Anyway, that's gonna be a future me problem. We're still really, really stable here. If we can keep this up, I'll be happy. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today's episode. We fixed some circuit problems here, and we made sure that we have some improved stations, and we have more stone. I have a lot of stone right now. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait. What? Am I stupid or what? Let me see. Do only have one of those. Interesting. Okay, so we added this for no fucking reason. Because we only have one of these. Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna ruin anything. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.